Every star you see in the night sky is bigger and brighter than the sun. Here are some amusing facts about stars. 1. All stars are made of the same material. All stars begin from clouds of cold molecular hydrogen. The clouds collapse under their own gravity. Their pieces form into stars that continue to collapse. The pressure ignites nuclear fusion at the star's core. All stars start out with 3/4 hydrogen and 1/4 helium. Over time, the fusion converts hydrogen into helium. 2. Stars collapse on themselves. A star's gravity is pulling it inward. If there was nothing to stop it, the star would collapse. But there is a pressure pushing back. Nuclear fusion generates a tremendous amount of energy. The photons push from the core of the star outward. In about 100,000 years, they reach the surface. As it happens, the star becomes more luminous. It expands outward, becoming red giants. Eventually, the star runs out of pressure. It collapses down into a white dwarf. 3. The mass of the star determines its color. The color of stars can range from red to white to blue. Red is the coolest color. A star has a temperature of less than 3,500 Kelvin. Stars, like the sun, are yellowish-white. They average around 6,000 Kelvin. The hottest stars are blue. Their surface temperatures are above 12,000 Kelvin. Mass defines the temperature of a star. The more mass you have, the larger the star's core is. More energy reaches the surface of the star. It increases the star's temperature. 4. The Sun is a dwarf star. The Sun is classified as a G2 yellow dwarf star. It's in the main sequence phase of its life. The Sun has existed for 4.5 billion years. It will likely exist for another 7 billion years. When the Sun runs out of fuel, it will become a red giant. It will consume Mercury, Venus, and even Earth. 5. Most stars are red dwarfs. Red dwarfs can even be as small as 7.5% of the mass of the Sun. Below that point, they don't have enough pressure. They can't heat up their cores to begin nuclear fusion. Those are called brown dwarfs or failed stars. 6. Stars can come in multiples. Many stars come in pairs. These are binary stars. They orbit a common center of gravity. Other systems can have 3 or more stars. 7. Stars are black bodies. A star absorbs all radiation that falls on it, but it radiates back much more than it absorbs. Thus, a star is a black body that glows. A perfect black body is a black hole. But unlike stars, it radiates no light. 8. Every star you see is bigger than the Sun. A person may be able to see 2,000 to 2,500 stars at a time, but there should be no moon or any other source of light. Only about 500 stars are brighter than 4th magnitude. This means they are visible from an urban location. All are intrinsically bigger and brighter than the Sun. There are 50 brightest stars visible from Earth. The least bright of them is Alpha Centauri. It is more than 1.5 times more luminous than the Sun. 9. Stars don't twinkle. The light from a star passes through the atmosphere. It must pass through many layers of differing density. This slightly deflects the light. Every light deflection changes its color and intensity. As a result, stars appear twinkling. Above the Earth's atmosphere, stars do not twinkle.